So Ryan, a lot of my students and clients think of social media as a necessary evil. They understand that it's necessary in the industry today, but they also think of it as an evil because it's a pain in the ass. What are your thoughts on this?
Sure, I could definitely see how people see social media as a necessary evil, but I think it's honestly such a great tool for small artists and creators, and I think that there's so many opportunities provided by social media that yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but the pain in the ass typically turns out to be worth it for most people, and I think it gives people a great platform to express themselves and to grow an audience. So yeah, it does take time, and it's a pain to post and make content and get out of bed and record, but I think it pays off generally in the end for most artists, for sure.
Right. And some of the reasons why they think it's a pain in the ass is because they have to come up with all these content ideas. Sure. It's very difficult for them. So what are like 3 solid content strategy ideas you might have for them that they can do today?
For sure. For TikTok, I definitely love doing interviews with people and showing them your music. And then, when they give you a raving review, people see that on TikTok and they go, oh yeah, this is good, because it almost thinks for them. And it gives them this idea that if other people like it, you should like it as well. And so those generally do very, very well on the TikTok algorithm, as well as convert to your stream. So you definitely get a lot of fans from those videos. And then I'm also a huge fan of viral content. So funny things, if you're a New York drill rapper and you go to some porch and you're Christmas caroling in December, I think that's a super funny video, like dressed up in some Santa outfits. I think that would be hilarious. That would definitely go viral. And while people are sitting there watching it, they go, hey, what's this song? Like, I like this. And then they look up your lyrics or they check the description to find the song. And I think that's definitely a viable option too. And then I don't know, if you wanted to create covers for your songs and you wanted to do different genres, if you're a rapper and you make a country snippet of one of your songs, people would eat that up, and they would love the switch up of your style, and they would want more of it, and they would engage with the post and essentially go viral in that way. So
yeah, I like that. Yeah. What are your thoughts about quality and quantity? What's the balance between the two?
TikTok, for example, has incredible quality AI. So they can tell if your lighting is good. They can tell if you're pronouncing your words good. They can see everything. And essentially there's a formula to why a video goes viral. And so if you nail those things, I think that's much better than spending a lot of time on 20 kind of crappy TikToks. I'd rather spend that time making, 3 or 4 really good quality TikToks and having those do increasingly better than the quantity, but the lower quality. So I would definitely spend the extra time to make the quality a lot better in your TikToks with good lighting, etc.
Let's talk a little bit about time management, because all this takes time, and some people even forget to eat breakfast in the morning. So what are your time management strategies?
I definitely think people, especially for social media, should outsource to friends. So if you're in school and you don't have enough time to edit your videos, find somebody that does. Find a friend that's in an editing class and let them edit your videos. And chances are you save good time and you get a cool edit out of it, and you can work on something else towards your content as well. And you might end up getting a better edit than you would have done yourself. So most times I like to outsource things, and I've been doing it for a while and it's worked for me. And just keep it to a minimum. There are going to be days where you don't post on social media, and that's okay for sure. But when you do make content, make sure you are consistent. It's like going to the gym. Do it multiple days a week, but you're not going to go every single day. There's just no way. So I think that people should definitely prioritize it, but don't lose any sleep over it, for sure.
Okay. And then what are your thoughts about the number of platforms that you should be on? Should you be on all of them, or should you just be on 1 or 2 really well?
I'm really big on TikTok and Instagram, because I'm verified on TikTok and I have a large following on Instagram. However, my Twitter is just lacking and I never spend time on it. And people will tell me, why don't you spend time on your Twitter? And it's like, well, I have 2 large followings on these different platforms. So why would I put time into the least followed one when that mitigates my following on the other ones? I may as well put my all into these 2 that I'm very good at and really push hard with those than spread out across 5 platforms, for example.
Okay, good. And you mentioned being verified. So a lot of people want that blue check mark, how hard is it to do that? And when should they start trying to do that?
So it is pretty difficult to obtain the blue check mark. It was meant as a guide to show who's the real account of a notable person, so to make sure that you really are following or talking to the celebrity or the rapper or the artist. And I think nowadays it's been saturated to a point where, you know, it just is kind of a clout thing, and you know, you just got to roll with the punches. If you're a small artist, I think that should be something that you're gearing up towards. I think you should be buying press for it. I personally run a press agency myself, and so if you want to get towards that verification, you need to learn what to do and how to get it and how to request it, etc. And I think that you should definitely start working towards that, but also grow your following and your audience to make sure that when you do request it, it eventually gets accepted.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want me to keep on making these videos, please like and subscribe and check out the next video. Peace.